Hi everyone, welcome to 7 days of Devilish dinner. So this is going to be day 6 and their last day, so sorry I didn't post one yesterday. I actually had guests over and I preferred to enjoy my time rather than having to make a tutorial. So today we're going to be making two things, or you're going to see two things, and that's Boise squeaking in the back, sorry. This is a headstone chair and accompanied with earthworms and a vine, and you have some dirt there, and it's all made out of polymer clay. So here's the chair, and there's another earthworm there as you can see, and that fits just nicely at the end of the table, but I just want you to see it. And our guest for the dinner is a deviled egg. And it has paprika on it, made out of polymer clay. You can omit the paprika if you do not like paprika on your deviled egg. And he has a tail, or it has a tail, and some devil horns. And you can use any color that you'd like. So we'll just go ahead and sit him right on the chair there. And also, I'm not going to show you how to make this, but it's very easy to make. So let me take this off to show you. Take the cake off as well. So this is a Halloween credenza or cabinet, and as you can see it has eyeball knobs on it that I made out of polymer clay and painted it. I used Martha Stewart's scrapbook paper that has spiders. I painted it purple, and here is a spider that was given to me by Courtney, so thanks Courtney so much. I used a little bit of cotton, just torn apart to resemble webs or a spider web, and then these are just little bottles that I have that I could fill. So this kind of goes with the dining room table that I purchased at the dollar store and then just painted black. Let me put the cake back up here. So if you want to see the pictures of all of this, or this whole setup, just go to the end of the video and I will have detailed pictures. But for the very last 2 days, we are making the deviled egg and the headstone chair. So I hope you guys really enjoyed these tutorials. I will not be making more until about, I'd say, November, and then obviously come back in during Christmas, unless if I can find some new ideas. So thanks everyone, talk to you soon, bye! So to make the headstone, I'm using Sculpey granite clay. Roll it out and proceed to trim it down. You'll leave one rounded edge and then just shape that to make your headstone, but you can use or shape it to any shape that you'd like. A cross, for example, or any other ornate type headstone. Then I'm using plastic letters that I purchased in the clay section at Michael's, and I'm going to stamp it RIP. And the set comes with a couple of other things, but it's fairly expensive, so make sure if you purchase it, you use your 50 or 40% off coupon, and then just watch the ads because you can also get a additional 20% off. If you do not have a Michael's, Hobby Lobby also carries that, I've seen in the past, or you can check somewhere online such as eBay or even Etsy. And that noise that you hear in the back is Boise. She tends to shake her head every time I record a video, so here's the headstone. To make the seat of the chair, I just used brown Craftsmart clay, rolled it, and trimmed it down to the size that you want. My headstone kept falling over, isn't that funny? And then I used really old brown clay that I had and proceeded to chop them up. This is unbaked polymer clay. To make the legs of the chair, I just rolled out brown clay again and cut them to 4 pieces. Then I took some toothpicks, trimmed it down, and proceeded to push them down the middle, leaving just a little bit so that I can push it to the bottom of the seat of the chair. You can roll it out just a little longer depending on the height that you want the chair to be. Secure the legs of the chair with TLS if you want as well. Spread some TLS on the seat of the chair and proceed to crumble the polymer clay on top, and make sure you push it down well to secure it and so to ensure not to get any fallout of the clay after you bake it. Really quickly, just to make the vine, I used green clay, rolled it out into a snake, and made some leaves. And I'm just pressing it into the side of the chair and the headstone, and make your earthworms like the other tutorial. Shape your egg into an egg shape, slice it in half, and make sure your clay isn't too soft, otherwise you will need to reshape it. So you can put it in the freezer for a few minutes and slice it in half. To make the yolk of your deviled egg, I actually used yellow Pluffy clay because it's softer, and then I used a Wilton tip number 18 and proceeded to push it through the tip with a ball end. And then once it's done, twist it slightly and start forming and shaping it to the yolk for your deviled egg. And it's up to you how you want to do this. I just kind of rolled it into a spiral. To make the horns, just take red clay and roll it into a thick snake. Cut it in half and proceed to roll it into a cone and affix it to the top of the egg. You can use TLS to secure it if you want. Take black clay, roll it out to a thin snake, and add it to the back of your egg. Make a point or a triangle for the tail. In order to make the paprika, just take orange clay, roll it into a very thin snake, and proceed to cut them down and place them randomly on your yolk. Again, you can skip this step if you don't like paprika or use something else. And of course, use black clay to make your eyes and your mouth. Bake everything per package instructions and quench to make it sturdier if you want, and glaze as desired. Here is the final look of everything we've made this week. I really hope you enjoyed these tutorials. Please make sure to check the frequently asked questions in the description bar and materials used. I will see you sometime in November for more tutorials, and then definitely during Christmas for even more tutorials. Thanks everyone, and have a safe Halloween.